do you think like some fighters that take a lot of damage in one fight, do you think they can like physically heal from that, or do you think it's mental as well?
Not at this age.
Oh, not it's certain.
No, because that was kind of like that was my fight with Tony that was my in my mindset my exit out. I was like, look, your time is come and gone. Like I had taken a lot of damage. I was able to complete the whole 3 rounds, but just knowing that I had never taken that amount of damage in any fight before, ever. And just seeing like where I was afterwards, I tell this story all the time. I went back in the locker room and they had to stitch me up. I had a bunch of like Mercedes-Benz cuts from elbows, like right here in the front. That's why I'm balding. Okay. But it was, but like,
why are you pointing at me when you say that?
Because underneath the hat.
But then I had another cut here. It had like 28 stitches and then 4 on the inside because it was so deep. So that was all from that one fight. I got into the back and I got into the shower and I was showering. I was in hot water, but I was shivering. So just body was in shock. That was my sign to saying to myself, like, look, this is it. You're done. Like you're got to start planning your exit. So shortly after that, I mean, I pretty much had started already a podcast. I started working with some other stuff and just started focusing on my gym that I had opened up. I started focusing on my podcast, already started planning my exit. A lot of these guys don't plan their exit. They have no clue what they're going to do after fighting. They haven't even started pointing in the right direction of what they're going to do. No idea what to do, whether to either become trainers at a gym or to, open up a food shop, whatever it is, something. They have no exit. No idea. So what do you do when this thing right here, Quentin, it's consumed our lives. It's consumed the morning training, the afternoon training, the evening training, whatever it is. It's consumed our lives. Where do you go after that? A lot of them have no exit plan. They don't know where to go. They don't know what to do. They don't know what to put their time into. And that is what's dangerous because that's how they end up getting addicted to drugs, alcohol. That's how they end up just broke. They don't know what to do.
Yeah, I feel like a lot of fighters that we have come on here as well, when Rampage, asks them questions about post-fighting, most of them are like, well, I'm not even going to focus on that right now. I just want to focus on fighting.
The young fighters say,
and it's hard because at one point, when you're training a champion in any other sport, if you watch any documentary besides fighting, it's always about just that, just this. Well, those guys are also making $100 million 4-year deals, so they can do that. But in UFC and MMA, the sport is not really at the same accolades in terms of payment structure that other sports are. So you do always have to be conscious of that.
These guys are making way more money than I was making when I was there. And some of them are making now more money than Quentin was making when he was there. You understand what I'm saying? Like these guys are raking in millions where when we were coming up, I mean, we were making pennies on the dollar. Why can't they look, if they're making $300,000, $400,000 a fight, some of them now in that upper echelon are making good money. Take $5,000, take $8,000 of that money and put 1,000 into some sort of crypto, put 1,000 into like Tesla, put in 1,000 into Amazon and just see what happens. Forget about it. Because if you do a little bit of that and then maybe start opening, like I went out and bought duplexes, shitty ass duplexes that I had to put some money into, bought them cash. Those were my biggest sell. I turned around and sold those, I bought 3 of them, turned around and sold them literally like 6 years later for triple the price on each one.